sweater gets fiber in my mouth like ridiculous.
This cream color stuff.
Because it's all like halo mohair.
Oh, that feels like it would make my skin break out.
But it doesn't. It doesn't. You like get used to it when you're wearing it. The inside feels a little different. Put your hand in it. The inside feels different. Like you get used to the prickle factor. Like the more you knit.
I have a skin condition that causes my skin just harbors more not antihistamines, but histamines than normal. So like a light scratch could make me break out in hives for almost no reason. So
I don't know. I used to hate stuff like this, and now I love it. This Plotulopi by Istex Plotulopi. It's Icelandic unspun wool. I love it. It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Andi The Knittress, and this is my corner of the internet where I like to talk about yarn. You can find me most places as Andi The Knittress or The Naughty Knittress, as well as thenaughtyknittress.com.
good evening. I am back for my second episode ever. I am Luna of Angostura Fiberworks. You can find me on Instagram under Angostura Fiberworks, and we're going to put that somewhere on the screen because it's not exactly intuitive to spell.
And you're a woolly mackerel on...
Yes, on Ravelry, I am woolly mackerel with 2 L's.
And that'll be in the little thing.
Yeah.
So, what I'm wearing, we were talking about it, that's really... I wonder if I should lower it a little bit. I should lower it, because we're just like little heads and the big giant thing. It's fine. Technical difficulties, whatever. We weren't thinking about spatial relations. Anyway, so this is my rug sweater. I'm pretty sure it's by Junko Okamoto, but I could be wrong. I will have it in here. But this is just one of my favorite sweaters to wear when it's really cold, and it got really cold here recently, and so I'm just snuggled up in it. I knit this sweater in 4 days.
I believe that.
Back when I used to work for another yarn store.
Yeah, when you used to knit all day long.
When I didn't own a yarn store. I worked for another yarn store.
Now she has to do all the specifics.
I'm going to flash all my floats. I love this yarn because I didn't have to catch any of these floats. They just stick to themselves. It's my favorite. I just like it. It is very guard hairy though, the white one specifically, not necessarily the red or the green, but I like it.
A little fluffy.
It's very prickly, but this is the lightest sweater that I own. Like if I were to weigh it, it weighs like nothing. Because it's the unspun Icelandic Plotulopi. And I'm also wearing this hat that I cranked on my Erlbacher Gearhart Speedster sock machine. And this yarn, I cannot remember what it is, but it was one of those 24 stripe, self-striping Advent things, and I don't remember. I know, like, some of my friends are probably yelling at me as to who dyed it, but I don't remember. So comment down below if you remember who it is. And I have no FOs. Oh, that's not true. I have sort of an FO, but I didn't bring it, and I can pop in a video. I took my Willow Creek by Justyna Lowrkoska. Was a sweater I made before I realized that I only like to wear crop sweaters. I don't like to wear full-length sweaters or sweaters that hit me at the hips. My hips are my widest part on my body, and my waist is the smallest, so I want things to hit me at the waist, and I always wear dresses or like a tunic, and so I pulled it up, and it was also 3/4 length sleeves, and I'm always finding, because it's got like that nice cowl neck, that I always wanted it to have longer sleeves. Like, I don't know.
It's a very attractive sweater. I like it.
I'm one of those weirdos who can't wear shorts and a hoodie. Like, I can't.
It has to match. Like, it has to be.
The lengths have to be the same. So a cowl neck to me seems like a turtleneck, even though it hangs down. So the 3/4 length sleeves was.
So you're not a tank top turtleneck lady.
No, no. So I lengthen the sleeves, shorten the body, and I really like it. And I will pop in a video, obviously, of me in it. And one of the things that I show in the video is I knit that out of Madeline Tosh Electric Rainbow. And I had a couple of different dye lots of that. One of the dye lots was very heavily, like, more gray tinged or green. Like, it was just darker. The other one was brighter. So the whole sweater, when I initially knit it, I alternated skeins. And when I pulled the sweater back and knit the ribbing, I did not alternate skeins in the ribbing, and I also didn't alternate skeins on the sleeves. So you can kind of see on the sleeve where you get a little bit of lightning pooling. I don't really care. And I also didn't steam the yarn when I pulled it out, and so it was a little wumply bumply. Those are technical terms. And
look it up.
And it, when I blocked it, most of it came out. So I think if I block it again, it'll be perfect. And that's the only FO that I have this week. You got all the FOs.
I've been knitting like a machine.
She always does.
Probably the one that I am the most proud of, though, is my daughter wanted. I try to knit her something every year for Christmas, and this year she chose the Boneyard Sweetheart sweater by Telly Bean Knits. And she wanted it just in black and white with a stripe of blue. We're going to pop a picture in because I don't have it with me. I used the black is Woolpaka, and then the blue I used Fahrenheit fingering. I held it double. And then the white actually is Lion Brand DIY Glow. It glows in the dark. I took some pictures, but they didn't turn out very good of the glow in the dark part. But it's really cool, rest assured. So yeah, that one's probably my favorite recent FO. And then I finished double feature cardigans for my great grandmother and my grandma. And those were both the Harvest Cardigan by Tin Can Knits. My great grandmother chose Cantata. Oh, I can't recall the colorway. It was the red.
Oh, it was a red one.
Yeah, it was red.
It was like number 8.
Again, we're going to pop the pictures in. Yeah, it's numbers, so I don't remember them. And then my grandma, her daughter, chose the Woolpaka. It is the...
Campfire Heather.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one.
The deep red. And they turned out gorgeous. We'll pop in some pictures. Also, I tried my hand at a little bit of embroidery. I've dabbled a little bit, but I'm not a professional by any means. But I just wanted them to have a little extra special something that will remind my grandmas of me when they wear their cardigans. What was the other one I said?
The Night Watchman.
Yes. I got a Christmas commission. This again, we're going to have to pop a picture in. My daughter is modeling these. They are the Night Watchman fingerless gloves. It's Heidi Marie. Oh, I can't remember the last name. Should we write it down?
I just wrote down Heidi Marie.
Heidi Marie. Keiser. That's right. Yes. On Ravelry. And at the time I used it, it was a free pattern. I don't ever want to say it's free and then have them change it. I don't know. But she wanted what I'm referring to as like elder emo fingerless mitts. So they're black and red striped. They turned out really cool. I really hope she likes those. And that was a commission. Somebody from work wanted me to make those for his daughter. So, yeah.
So this is the one with all the pictures.
Yeah. I don't have actual evidence.
Well, there's pictures, so there's proof. No pictures, no, it didn't happen.
Right.
But there's pictures, so it happened. But we just don't have them because they've been given.
Mm-hmm. They've all been gifted.
Yeah. So next we could do what we're working on. But that one's technically, like, I would call that an FO.
This an FO?
I would.
There's an end to weave in. It is the hat for a cat beanie. supposed to roll it up like that, and then you're going to sew inside and make the little kitty ears. It's focusing on your face, isn't it?
That's why I hide my face, so it'll focus on your hat.
This is... So the dark purple is a lace weight. It was dyed by Hearing Colors Dye Works, although I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, that's like
what is
old
the
stock.
colorway? I can't remember.
Oh, probably something to do with orchids, is my guess, because it's purple. That's like OG Hearing Colors.
And then this back here is what the
Magiknit.
Yeah.
Magiknit by James Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the girl that wanted the elder emo gloves, this is for her younger sister. I love that they're totally different personalities. He was like, for her, you can go ahead and do anything, rainbows, unicorns, pink, purple, all that good stuff.
Kitty hat. Yep.
Yeah. And I was like, kitty cat ears.
So, one of my first whips is the One Love by Johi Locatelli. It is not far at all. I think, I don't know, 3 or 4 clues are already out.
Oh, is that the Yak Skellington?
Yeah, this is Yak Skellington.
This yarn is gorgeous.
In Oogie Boogie colorway. And you can't really see the lace in the,
You want me to hold the bottom?
Yeah, and you can't really see the lace work in that, but I don't know. It'll be cute.
It's gorgeous. That camera is not doing that justice.
I just haven't picked this up because 2 other things. Well, I went to Sacred Sheep, and so yeah, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I haven't really been working on this at all. I started Clue 2, and that's where it sits. But it's not that it's a 1 skein shawl, so it won't take me that long, I don't think. But my lace work is really small in comparison to everybody else that I've seen work on it. I don't know if maybe I should have went up a size. I don't know. I'm not going to, but it'll be what it'll be. Now. Yeah. But it feels delicious because it's yak and merino and
the color. The color.
It's just.
I'm a sucker for anything green. If you couldn't already tell.
It is very pretty. It is getting kind of like blown out. Maybe it's because I have that light on, but it's dark outside. We're doing this after hours. Like, usually film in the daytime, and it's brighter in here then. So I
Daylight
decided
savings time happened.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's dark at 3:00 in the afternoon. Not really, but it feels like
close enough.
We're in the Pacific Northwest, so yeah.
Cold, rainy.
But it's okay because it's prime yarn.
Prime knitting time.
Yeah. So your
whip.
You don't have your this one with you, do you?
My West Knits, no.
Yeah.
I don't. I haven't made any progress on it anyway, so it doesn't. It's not a whip if I'm not working on it, is it?
No, I guess not. I guess it's, what is it, a festering
So this
project.
one, Andi turned me on to this wonderful top-down sweaters book by Ann Budd. It is amazing. If you have an idea in your head for a top-down sweater, but it seems intimidating to you, and the numbers are somewhere that you don't flourish like me, this book is amazing.
Taught me everything I know about sweater knitting.
You do have to gauge swatch, though, which is... But whatever. You should do that.
You have to gauge swatch for sweaters anyway, or they're
you should
not
gauge
going
swatch.
to fit.
Yes. But this is a sweater that I am designing.
Cute.
I'm calling it...
Look, it matches me.
Ooh. I'm calling it the Holly Jolly sweater for obvious reasons. I'm going to wear it to Christmas this year. I'm making this as my Christmas sweater, and Aubrey wanted the Boneyard Sweethearts for her Christmas sweater, and I'm like, bless her little gothic heart.
She's so goth in that little picture. I just love it. She's all black in her sweater.
And her little leather skirt. It's cute.
So cute. And that's in Woolpaka and Cascade 220?
Yes, the cream is Cascade 220. The green and the red are both Woolpaka.
All right. Well, my next whip. So, I went to Sacred Sheep. And it's so inspiring to go to an event like that. Even if you go and you spend no money, you can go and spend no dollars and you will just be inspired with all of the sweaters that you see. I tried to make Luna go with me, but she wouldn't call in sick to work. So
I was already working a half day that day so I could go to my grandmother's birthday party and give her the cardigan that I finished for her.
But I kept seeing, like, you know, everybody had on like the Caitlin Hunter sheep sweater, and I saw a ton of the halibut sweater, and there was just some really cool sweaters, but I saw several of the witching hour sweater.
Ooh, yes.
And I had to cast it on, and now I'm blanking on the designer. And guess who's not even printed the pattern out? It's only on her phone. And
Whoa.
That's where you are. You're on the other side of my phone, so I can't look. But I'll pop it in who it is. So I had to cast it on. So I am loving this. This is Haiku Simpli Cria, which is 100% baby alpaca. And I wish that you could feel this because
so soft.
It's just yummy. I decided to do a pop of color at the top of the collar just because why not?
Did you do a rib at the top of the collar?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, there's only like 7 rows of ribbing at the top, and it's one by one.
I just love that color pop. That is so cute.
And I am holding double.
Is that the
Cheshire Cat.
I have that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going in my West knits.
You do have this.
Eventually, I swear, it's going to happen.
I'm holding this double because it's fingering weight and the pattern is DK. So, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I had to make myself put it down because I have a work knit that I'm working on. It's a sweater for somebody else that I'm not showing because I'm just finishing stuff for them. And my West knits is so close to being done.
It looks amazing.
That I did not want to put... This will take over. This will take over as soon as I had to cast it on. That's how much it took over. Like, I stopped mid-row in that the night I came home. So, Sunday night. I stopped mid-row and I'm like, I just have to cast it on right now.
Right this second.
I knew what yarn I wanted to use. And I've got like... a ton of it. It's like a chain plied alpaca, and
again the camera is not doing justice to these colors.
It's like very there it goes. Yeah.
It was my face. I
mean, it'll focus on our face. You have to kind of like cover your face if we're trying to get it to focus on something, and then I'll like zoom in and it'll look at it. But like you can see, it's one of the things I love about purple yarn is sometimes you can see the undertones of the red and the blue because you know, art.
Ugh.
Red and blue make purple.
It's science.
Yeah. And you can just like in person, you can really see that. And I'm super excited to have this. And I'm using the inverted chart on this. So it won't be like a big green thing with the, like just the skulls will be green and like the lines.
The background will still be
purple.
I did that with the Boneyard sweater. Aubrey didn't want a background color for her, the skellies and the ghosts. She just wanted it to be black. And so I did the same thing.
Yeah. And this is in a really cool bag by my mom's friend. My mom's friend, I don't think she still has a thing, but just in case, here's her thing. Her Etsy is called Hectic Moon. And, and she used to have a website. Her name is Donna. She lives on the East Coast, but my mom got this bag for me from her because I love this fabric. It's the little witches. I used to see this fabric all the time. I can't remember who does it, but it's like I don't know. It's cool. And like she just looks very cool. She looks so angry, this little witchy girl here.
She looks like she knows what she wants.
Yeah, she's just like
that's the perfect bag, I think.
She's got like birds living in her hair. So yeah, it's a witchy bag, so I put my witching hour in my witchy bag. And I really like it. Do you have another rip?
I do. I have a couple more. So I had this really cool idea for my sister-in-law. She's a horse girl, and so I am making her these socks. I'm designing these also. They're horseshoes. I love the way these are turning out. However, I will probably... Let me get a little closer to see if it'll focus. Maybe.
I think it did.
There it goes. Okay. Sort of for a second. Anyway, the only thing that I am going to change the next time I make these socks is I probably won't do as many rows of horseshoes. Like, it's just a little busy. I might add something in between them, like a lasso or some stars or something else Western themed. She loves all things horses and Westerns, so I know she's going to love them. And they'll be one of a kind because I won't knit any more like that.
And those are in what yarn?
These are, so the periwinkle is the
Cheshire Cat by Wonderland.
Yeah, and then the darker gray is Variations Midnight Pearl is the colorway. Yeah.
My last whip is living in this amazing bag that I made for myself. You may see this bag right here that I said I was going to make for myself on my Vlogmas, but I decided to put it in the shop for sale. And it's still here. I need to list it on the internet. Maybe somebody will buy it.
It's really cute.
But I decided to make this bag for myself instead. It has... Hide your face. It has knit fast, dye warm, and they've got like yarn brains.
The little scully.
I just love it. This is my quarry tote in the large size, and it's got a little zipper and all stuff, but it is hard to fit Mr. Westnitz in this bag.
Schlank it.
Don't you wish Mr. Westnitz was in this bag? I do. He would be so fun.
I really feel like spending an afternoon knitting with that guy.
It would just be
magic.
Absolutely. It's so inspiring. So I am in the middle of a row. I tried really hard to get to the end of the row, and then I gave up. But I'm almost there. But I wouldn't be able to show you anyway because it's like massive.
It is humongous.
It's like huge. I am on the second brioche section, and I am still deciding whether or not I'm going to do 3 brioche sections or not, because I'm having a little bit of yarn chicken crisis, not with the yarns that were required for it, but with my mohair my mohair dare. I wanted my mohair dare to be in one of these brioche sections, and I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn for it, because I only have this much mohair left. It's just this much. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know what name it is. I don't know the yardage per grammage, so even if I weighed it, it was just in my stash, and it was a mostly full skein. I mean, mohair goes a long way. There might be enough. I'm gonna look at the notes, because he did put notes in the pattern for how many grams he used for the different brioche sections. So I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Because I would love if this could be in the brioche with
the green,
I don't know. Or
the gray.
I don't know that I'd want because those are two cool colors.
Yeah.
The gray, the gray mohair that's in here, is a cool color, and this is a cool color, and I want to
with the orange maybe.
I would probably go
with the
yellow
orange.
Again, maybe like the yellowy one. That's the like yellowy brown, the one that's right. I can't see where I'm pointing. This one, yes.
Yeah.
I would probably put it with that one, or I don't know. It'd probably go with that one, but I could make it be the stripe instead of the green. I was repeating the green. I don't know. I'm at a crossroads, and I only have 2 rows to decide what I'm gonna do. But I'm having fun with this. I really want to wear it. I have not been weaving my ends in. I'm playing yarn chicken with this, but not really. I have another skein, but I'm trying not to use the other skein, so it's sort of like yarn chicken, but with a safety net. I don't know what that would be called, but I don't know. So this is what's been consuming my life. This knit here. Oh, I have been sewing quite a few bags. I sewed this bag. I didn't take any pictures of Melissa's bag. Do you have your bag? Your purse bag?
Yeah.
I forgot. That's an FO.
Yes, it is.
That's an FO. This is what I've been doing. This cute little pattern came across my purview, and it's like a little leafy belt bag. And I don't know if you guys have met Luna, but it had to be hers.
She showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute!"
And
then, yeah, when I was leaving, she's all sliding it across the counter.
It's meant to hang on your belt, but she put a strap on it, and the reason I bought it was, one, I wanted to make it for Luna, and I wanted to make one for Scarlet, and I will pop in a picture here of the one I made for Scarlet. Scarlet picked all gray fabric, because I didn't have any black, and she wanted it like, she's also a little emo, a little goth kid, and so I want to turn them into project bags, and I don't know where I put the one that I made into a project bag. I've lost it.
No!
It's in this store somewhere, I thought, or maybe it's at home.
We'll dig through the break room.
Yeah, I don't know. If I will pop on a picture if I can find it, but it's super cute and coming soon to the naughtyknittress.com. They will be.
Coming soon to a Naughty Knittress near you.
I said that all like Yoda. Coming soon to the Naughty Knittress. They will be. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Do you have another whip still?
I have one more whip.
One more whip?
It is my husband's Christmas sweater.
Oh, yes.
And I have stitch markers galore in this, so don't mind those. I'm not very far in it. It is the Ian sweater.
It's like a polo,
hoodie. Yeah, it's a hoodie, and it is by Jen Hagen. And it has been challenging. But once I got the hang of it, it's okay now. I understand.
You know, there's a thing that I talk about all the time. It's called assumed knowledge. And if you ever come into my yarn store and we get to chatting about things and patterns are difficult, it is usually because of assumed knowledge. And what I mean by assumed knowledge is that pattern designers sometimes forget what it's like to be a brand new person to something. And they forget to be like, oh yeah, you have to do this, and spell it out and hold your hand. Tin Can Knits is really great.
I love Tin Can
about holding your hand with patterns.
Yes.
But this pattern was just like, oh, knit from this number to this number on the chart and do the pattern repeats 3 times. So you would think that that would mean to repeat the pattern 3 times. But what they really mean is in this little teeny tiny, almost illegible legend was a little red box that said pattern repeat. And I had to zoom in on the computer to be able to read this, and it was blurry.
The legend was very hard to read.
And so it was the red box that you were repeating 3 times and not the whole main chart.
Yeah.
But luckily Luna didn't do anything. She was just like mathing it out first, and she's like, this doesn't make sense.
Well, actually, I knit like half the row. 6 times and then tinked back.
Well, at least it wasn't like
because it was
70. It was like 76 stitches long.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to have it on the front and the back, but 76 times 3 does not equal 208, which is how many stitches she had.
It's like 228 or something, and it was too much. And yeah, I was like, you're only supposed to do these big cables twice, once on the front and once on the back, and then you're supposed to have more in between, and it turns out that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And now that I understand it,
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
But it's that assumed knowledge thing that without having somebody to explain to her, hey, this is what they mean here. You have to read the whole pattern, even though it's hard. It's hard to read that specific spot, but yeah.
Shout out to the designer though, because I read the comments on the pattern on Ravelry, and she's very responsive and very nice. So that's good. And
I was reading all the comments, and she was responsive and nice, and she was like, "No, it's been tested. It's been." It went through tech editing, and nobody had the issues that we were having.
Yeah, I was looking for the same thing that I was running into, but I wasn't seeing that.
We were chatting via text message. It's not like we were next to each other and I could look at it. So I took the time and I downloaded it, and then I was like, "Oh, you have to do this," and then it's fine.
You have to repeat the red box.
The red box 3 times.
I think that's all the stuff I have.
So I'm going to do a little bit of shop news just because they're super cute and I have to show them off. You can hold that one up and I'll hold this one up. I got new coffee mugs for the Naughty Knittress. They are handmade pottery by Pawley Studios, Pawley, like a paw print, because there's a cute little paw print on the handle right there. And they say, the Naughty Knittress, take life one stitch at a time. And I love them, and they're cute little travel mugs. I am super in love with this black one, and I want to keep it. But they're all listed right now on the website for you to purchase if you would like one. And they're machine washable. Do not put it in the washing machine. They are dishwasher safe. They are dishwasher safe, microwave safe. So yeah, those are new in the shop. It is also my anniversary. I am 2 years old here at the Naughty Knittress. I act like a 2-year-old sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with that on occasion.
Yeah. We are 2 years old, and our whole big celebration is happening not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm gonna try and get this out this weekend, but I don't know if I'll be able to edit it. I'm always waiting on my computer to actually have the whole file before I can do anything. I really don't do anything but go through and plug in the little cards and pictures and stuff. So maybe I'll get that out this weekend. But anyway, my anniversary sales is the 29th of November. Small Business Saturday. And we will have 20% off of books, bags, and bowls. So yarn bowls, pattern books, and the Naughty Knittress project bags.
The Mothman. Speaking of bowls.
Oh, you want me to get the Mothman?
Yes.
This one, I don't want to ship that one out, though, because it's going to be so expensive, or I'll have to send it in parts, but I'll show it.
Okay. It's really cute, and you should show it off, because it's adorable.
Here's the Mothman yarn bowl. It's so big. It's so big, like with the...
It's definitely it sits by your chair at home guy.
Yeah, with the wings. And I don't want to pay to ship. I mean, I could ship this out if I didn't glue these on, and just, you would have to super glue them yourself. If you really
wanted the Mothman.
Want a Mothman yarn bowl, you can just email me. And I will do that. But for now, they're an in-store only thing, just because they're so massive. But how cute is it to put your yarn in a moth? Like
that won't eat
instead of having the moth
in your yarn.
In your yarn. Yeah. But yeah. So, other than that, the only other thing I have is enabling, which is not too much enabling, because I went to Sacred Sheep, and I just really want to show off the things that I got when I was there.
So I wish I could have gone.
I tried to make her go. I tried to tell her.
I chose my grandma over wool. She should feel special.
So, I got this big, massive bag, this huge bag, and I got this cute little charm that's got the Sacred Sheep little lamb on it, and the rose, yep, and So Hobie was giving out like yarn bags and stuff, and they have this big clear tent. I didn't take any pictures, guys. I took 0 pictures. All of the pictures that you see are from my friends. So I will pop in some pictures. All of the pictures that were taken by my friends. The only picture I took was at Powell Books. And it was a selfie. Because I was just in the moment. I was just enjoying it. I was knitting.
Good. That's great.
But Hobie Yarn was there, and they had all this yarn for like tastings on the table. And
yarn tastings. I love that.
I'm pretty sure then. I'm mad because they took the labels off of them, so I don't know what it is to reorder or whatever. But I looked it up on their website, and I'm 90% sure that this is mostly acrylic and alpaca. But look, guys, look what was on my table.
It's so fluffy.
It's like it was meant for me. It's like my palette. But this is like like an alpaca, probably like a DK weight. I don't know what I'll do with it, but my goal was to get like fuzzy alpacas and mohairs because that's not something I usually buy for myself. And also on the table was these mohairy ones, which are probably mostly acrylic, but whatever.
This orange. Delicious.
I want these in my stash for mohair dares because I want to put mohair dares in more of my things rather than just my West knits. So that is my goal, is to just mohair dare
everywhere.
Everything.
Mohair dare everywhere.
Mohair dare it up. The next thing that I got was, there was a lady who got one of the free Hobie bags. Like, they gave bags out to the first so many people in line. But because I was with my friends who went to the Andrea Mowry thing at 9:30, we had to go to a different entrance, and I didn't get the opportunity to be in line for that. And I was like, oh, I didn't get that bag. I was here at like 9 a.m. And the lady was like, here, you can have my yarn that's in it. I'm not going to use it. And so she gave me these.
She's not going to use that? Those are nice colors.
Well, I think maybe she gave me this one. And then I got this one off the table.
Those go really well together, though.
But
very autumnal.
it is called Copenhagen. And it is by Hobie. And it says it's merino light. But the content says it's 100% wool. It doesn't feel like merino to me unless it's like, I don't know, really like high micron, low micron. I always get confused with those.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't know.
Kat is going to yell at me for not knowing that. Anyway, it's kind of rustic feeling. It's not soft like merino when you think of it. But that said, I like the way it feels because, I mean, I'm wearing Plotulopi. So,
yeah.
But what I bought, the only thing that I wanted to buy, the only thing I wanted to buy all weekend was Fiona K's Electric Sheep. This is the only thing that I wanted to buy, and I got it, and it's gorgeous. And I don't know what it'll be. You know what it'll be? It'll be in my drawer with all the rest of my fingering weight yarn stash.
It'll be something amazing someday.
Someday.
No doubt.
Whenever Stephen West gets off his high horse and lets us knit a shawl with some variegated yarn.
Hashtag Stephen West.
No, actually, he did a little excerpt, or he was talking on Humans of West Knits, and he's like, well, you know, it's a little harder for like when you do all these different textures.
Yes,
to use.
It is
a variegated in that fashion. So I get it. I understand. But I'm just saying, I don't know what it'll be. It'll be pretty, and it'll be next to other pretties in my stash.
It will be a gem in your necklace.
It doesn't have to be anything. Then the next thing I got were these gorgeous.
Oh, fluffy.
Gorgeous. These are by The Wandering Flock, and they are this lovely, that is almost pretty accurate of how bright these are, what you guys are seeing. Like, I just love them. They're just,
I know.
It's just like...
You should have seen earlier I had my hand in her sleeve.
It's just so soft. I love it. And I don't know what they're going to be. They're going to just be there for when I need to do mohair dares. That's what they're there for. But, I mean, how cute would that be as a striped little, like, as if tee or...
I could imagine this in your Go-Go Dynamo.
It would, I mean, it would look good in that, but I'm not reknitting it.
Oh, I mean, I know. I'm just saying that, like, something like that, I could definitely see that.
And then the next thing I got was some Haley Bailey. So I did my little once through, and I saw this color. And I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. And I'm like, and I'm sitting and I'm knitting and I'm sitting and I'm knitting and I can't stop thinking about it.
That's how you know
and
when it haunts
my friends
you.
got out of their class that they were in, and I was just like, they were getting ready to go through for their first time. And I'm like, I got to go back and get that before it's gone. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about it.
When a yarn haunts you, you know it's meant to be.
This is called Olivine, and this is called Sprout. And I think they could be cute in something together. They could be cute by themselves. They're just going to be there for when I need, like, a mohair. This is technically not a mohair. It's a boucle sock, but I would still use it in place of a mohair.
I feel like
there's like
the texture would be similar.
492 yards in
each of those?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
That's like mohair vibes. And then my friend Melissa she got these little minis that were Scorpio, because she's a Scorpio. It was just her birthday. Her birthday was that weekend, so we kind of celebrated her birthday.
Yeah, what better way to celebrate
than go to
Wool
Sacred
Festival.
Sheep. And she got these little minis. They were Scorpio, and they were so cute. So I went to go check them out. It's by Ocean Yarns. And so they had this little Cancer the Crab and this little Gemini sticker that went with it. I'm a Gemini, and Bobby is a Cancer. That is why I chose those two. I should have realized that that's what they were modeled after. But I don't know how many of you are Geminis, but I feel like... because we're the twins and we're like so versatile and like our brains work a mile a minute, like I think that my palette should be bigger than it was.
I feel like a mono palette for the Gemini is just not...
like an oxymoron.
It should be like contrasting colors that are dancing
in
together and
but I still bought them because they're Gemini, and
I mean they're pretty.
So I got all three of them. They're all blue. It's it. They're just blue.
I mean, they're really pretty.
They
are. I mean, obviously they work well together because they were made to go together, but...
we're not going to be able to see it, probably, but there's a little stitch marker. Nope. I will take a picture.
Yeah, like, you can see it glimmering, kind of.
Because it's Gemini Dolphins. So this is... I was like, what? Why is it all blue? And then I got the sticker also... and I was like, oh,
that's why.
It's because it's Gemini Dolphins, because it's two dolphins. But just saying, like, that is almost more like Pisces, but I still got it because I really liked the Cancer, which is why I was like, well, I'm not getting Cancer and not Gemini. But I liked Cancer because you can already tell that there's so many colors in there. Like, and that's gonna glare out, but whatever. Yeah. I'll take a picture. But anyway, I got the Cancer ones also. See, this is Gemini.
Bright, vibrant, contrasting, dancing colors. Like,
yeah,
you know,
this is more Gemini, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I mean, I am, because I am. Oh, the other thing I got was a little Sacred Sheep sticker, and that's it. That's what I got when I was at Sacred Sheep, and I got inspired, obviously, to cast on a sweater.
Tell you what I got.
And I got to go to Powell's Books, which is like 3 stories and like a full block or something like that. It's a bookstore. It's a full block, and it's 3 stories high. I didn't realize it was
that big.
It's massive.
Whoa.
And I had the most delicious chicken salad at the cafe there. It had apples and grapes in it.
Oh.
I have never had chicken salad with apples and grapes. And you know,
really?
sometimes chicken salad can't... Yeah, my family doesn't know how to cook.
Huh.
I hope my mom doesn't watch this.
I don't think my mom's ever made that before, but I've heard of it. Like,
no,
it seems...
I've never had that. Our chicken salad a lot of times ends up being just really mayonnaise-y and garlicky. and which is not bad. It's what I grew up on. It's what I'm used to. But this chicken, it was chicken salad. I have a picture of it. I will pop it in here.
Honorable mention goes to the chicken salad.
It was so delicious. It was on a croissant that was toasted, and the croissant was fresh. It wasn't like a Costco croissant that's been like heavy. It was just light and refreshing, and the apples, they were green apples, so it was just like
tart and
it was just
tart
the best
and crisp
sandwich. The best chicken salad sandwich I've ever eaten in my whole life. It was good.
Honorable mention goes to the chicken salad.
And the coffee was good too. It was like a caramel apple latte.
Yum.
And so there was apple in my coffee too, which was delicious. And and I got some books for my kids for Christmas, pretty much. So I'm not gonna put any pictures in here. But and I bought myself a copy of The Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Oh, that was such a cute book.
It was such a cute book.
It's very very feel good romancy book. It's cute. I like all of the Cambric Creek. I'm reading the Mothman one right now, which is why I'm like, you have to show that yarn bowl.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I started Brimstone. I started Brimstone last night because I went to the release party at the little bookstore, and I just like it. Kingfishers.
That's been recommended to me, but it's a very long book, so
it is a long book.
We shall see when I get to start it.
Just the way. Well, there's like little foxes and fairies. Like it's right up your. It's
yeah.
right
I'm
up
sure.
your alley.
I've had multiple people now tell me to read it, and the problem is
there's too many books and not enough time.
Yes, that, and I have to listen to the audiobook while I knit, obviously, because that's a thing. And when I try to actually read printed words, I fall asleep. Almost immediately. Almost immediately. It puts me to sleep like nothing else does. But I love reading. Like, it's not a thing about like being bored or anything like that, because I reread.
You just get so relaxed that you can fall asleep.
Got a cup of tea. I just drank my chamomile. I got my book. That's how I fall asleep every night, as I read. So.
Well, that's all I got. Life news is not anything other than I went to Sacred Sheep. So, yeah. And I'm going to Rhinebeck 2026. I think I'm going to say it every episode so that everybody will know that I'm going to be there, because I didn't say anything about going Sacred Sheep anywhere. And there were people that went to Sacred Sheep that I know online that were like, I was at Sacred Sheep. I didn't know you were there. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. It was like a missed opportunity. I could have met them in person. And I saw Corey Eichelberger, and I thought it was her, and then I didn't think it was her. And so I didn't go talk to her because I didn't want to walk up to a stranger and be like, is your name Corey? And
the worst that they can say is, no, you're a weirdo, go away.
But I didn't go up to her, and I'm like, oh my God, that's her. And I didn't say anything to her, and I wish that I would have, because I followed her on YouTube for a while, and she's just like a super smart pattern lady. She's always got good tips. She's just like super awesome. So I wish I would have said something.
That's like...
Well, that was Shy Andy being like, you guys don't know Shy Andy because this is what you know of me.
We're talking to the camera right now.
Yeah, but in person, I'm a little nervous. That's why I started knitting in the first place. Like, was to have a conversation starter because I want to make friends. I want friends, but I have a hard time going up to people.
Oh, I will.
I'm
like, hey, what's up?
I have a hard time going up to people, so that's why I have knitting, because if you have knitting and people who are interested in it, they will say something to each other. Or like if I see somebody else with knitting, a lot of times I'll say something in a public situation where there's not knitting, but like at that yarn festival, everybody knits, so there's not a common denominator for me to have a crutch to lean on.
Maybe types of knitting then.
Maybe. I did go up to a lady who had finished her mystery MusiKal. Oh. She had her finished mystery MusiKal, and it was wrapped around her neck, and I was like, can you open it up and show it to me? And she just looked at me weird.
Oh, why?
And then she was like, oh, my shawl? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is why I don't go up to people.
That's a perfectly reasonable thing to ask at something like that.
Because I get weird. I get shy. Like, I'm a shy person.
Open it up for me, though. That's
Yeah.
maybe a little bit different wording.
I couldn't remember the name of the shawl in that moment.
You're just like...
Because I was just in awe of all of this gorgeous, everything, people's color choices and so, yeah. But I spit those words out and I sounded really awkward. It was embarrassing, but it was worth it because her shawl was gorgeous.
I was going to say, you made it through. You made it.
But I wish that I would have said hi to her. And there was other people that were like, I didn't know you were there. I would have said hi to you. And I was just like, well, dang it.
So it's like at Black Sheep when the Yarn Dragon visited your booth. And I wasn't there at the same time.
I'm pretty sure it was either... You know what? It might not have been the Yarn Dragon.
I want to go to his shop so bad.
It was the other one. The one they do the... It's left me menopause. Perimenopause. It takes away all of your words. This is a public service announcement. Yeah. Disco Fibers. Disco Fibers is who it was.
Okay.
It was Disco Fibers.
Yeah, I want to visit the Yarn Dragon shop really bad. It's about 5 hours away from where we are.
We need to just take a train.
I agree. Knit on the train? What? None of this sounds bad.
The problem is that your weekend doesn't align with my weekend.
Yeah, I only actually have one day off right now.
Yeah.
And it's going to probably be that way for a while.
We need our weekends to align. And we can't take any days off because we're going to Rhinebeck next year. I'm making her go with me.
I got to save up my vacay time. I got to save up my cash. All that good stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it every episode that I'm going to Rhinebeck 2026 so that I have to be held accountable and I can't back myself out of it.
And I'm going if I can afford it. I'm gonna go ahead and tack that on.
She's gonna go. I'm gonna make her go. It's not. We can totally do it. We can totally do it.
I know it's totally doable. I just doubt
I have ideas.
For money savings.
Yeah. we'll discuss. It's hard for us to save money because there's yarn.
Yeah. One of my best friends runs a yarn shop, and I'm always like, oh man, I really want this. And she's like, well, I know it's my off day, but I'm going to be in today if you want to come and get that. I'm like, I do.
All right. Well, we're almost at an hour here of yapping. So until next time, take life one stitch at a time.